Well, my name is J. O'Brien. I know what you're thinking. I know what you're thinking. Wait a minute, Wavy. Didn't Ferguson say that he was never having any more puppets on the show? Yeah, he did. Are you telling me that somebody on TV lied? Yeah. Man, I am looking at all this late night thing and everybody moving around, and I'm thinking, I can get me a piece of this. I can get me a show. Late night on the Animal Planet or something. I'll get a band. They'll be made up of musicians. Yeah, it's all good. I'll get some reptiles like me. I believe there are some over at NBC. Wait, hey, that's a little rough there, isn't it, Wavy? Yes, it is. Thank you for pointing that out, helpful sidekick. I'm imagining I have my own sidekick. I'm sorry my mouth keeps dropping open. I'm kind of out of practice. Yeah. That's right. So anyway, so what's up with you guys? Did you see the late night thing? It's driving me crazy. It's driving me crazy. I feel like perhaps the once great name of late night television is being slandered. It's an industry which is renowned for its good people. I mean, television is known for attracting our best and our brightest. Television executives are kind of a little bit like saints in a way. Well, some saints before they converted and saw the way, you know. What I'm saying is they're slimy. And you know when a crocodile alligator thing calls you a slimy. You are one slimy. All right, everybody.
The Late Late Show with Craig Ferguson, sponsored by... Ladies and gentlemen, Craig Ferguson.
Please, sorry. Listen, wait, no, you must stop. Please be quiet. Please be quiet, sit down. Please sit down and relax. I have some news. I would like to announce that I am retiring. No, that was genuine applause right there. Suddenly, it all sounded real. Like, oh, finally! Yes, I just have to say I refuse to go on after Jay Leno. like everybody else. It's a great day for America, everybody. It is, in fact, a sad day. It's a sad day for American television. An American comedy legend is calling it quits. He made us laugh for years. We've followed him through his ups and downs, but he's made a decision to leave the pinnacle of American broadcasting. That's right, David Hasselhoff has quit America's Got Talent. And what will we do? It was a rhetorical question, paid audience member. Yeah, you can't get nobody good for $10 an hour these days. Of course, the really big news is, in TV is that Conan O'Brien said today in a written statement that he will not do The Tonight Show after Jay Leno, which means he quit, I think. Because then... No, he also said he wants to make The Tonight Show the best it can be, which means he didn't quit, I think. I don't know, I got no idea. But I'm sure the lawyers will figure it out, because that's the best way for two parties that can't agree on anything to work things out. Get some lawyers in there. Get some lawyers in there. Get it all worked out. It worked on my first two marriages. Worked for the lawyers, anyway. Actually, I can think of a much better solution to the lawyers. Here's what I think we should do here. Government bailout money. Well, it worked with Wall Street. Why doesn't Congress give NBC money to make more late-night TV shows? That would solve everything. But for now, it looks like Jay's back on at 11:30. People are getting their old jobs back all over the place. Dick Cheney's turning up at the White House. Hey, Biden! Hey! I heard you turned my dungeon into a breakfast nook, you bastard! Now, of course, this has all happened before. There was a similar brouhaha back in the 90s when Johnny Carson retired from The Tonight Show. The worst thing that came out of that, of course, was that movie about it, The Late Shift, where they hired these actors to play Leno and Letterman. And I didn't like that movie, and I heard today they've started work on the sequel. Which makes me a little nervous. Late Shift 2, The Legend of Curly's Gold. They were ready to cast the new movie. Let's see who they hired to play Conan O'Brien. There you are. That's Tilda Swinton. She's so good at acting, she can play anyone. Have you got the picture of the actor that's going to play Leno? There you are. That's, who's playing my boss, David Letterman? Yes, a very good choice. My boss, David Letterman, played by Fabio. Fabio, not quite as good looking as David Letterman, but... The rest of the cast are terrific too. Who's playing Jimmy Kimmel? There you go. They can do that now with the CGI, don't worry about it. And who's playing Jimmy Fallon? Oh, nice! Yeah. And I am being played, of course, by... What a cast! What a stellar cast! They've also hired an unknown guy to play Carson Daly, a fellow by the name of Carson Daly. Now... That's right, kick a man when he's down. You know what they should do with all the late-night hosts, I think? They should line them up in front of Simon Cowell and let America text in the votes. Because, why not? The new season of American Idol starts earlier tonight, because we are live. That's right, because all the other guys go on live. Why don't be so gullible? Anyway, this is Simon's last season, so if you like watching English guys tell people they're rubbish, savour every moment of Simon's douchery. Personally, I don't like to watch English jerks being mean to struggling performers. If I wanted that, I would have stayed in Britain. I have to be honest with you, I'm not sure how Idol will work without Simon. For me, he's the show. He's the show. Without him, I'm not really interested, because Simon does what you don't see often in Hollywood. He tells the truth. If anyone from NBC is watching, he tells the truth. Telling the truth to the performers. Craig, aren't you burning your bridges there with NBC? Yes. What do you mean, you don't want to work for NBC ever in your career? No, they're lying rat bastards. Have I made it clear? The views expressed by me are not necessarily endorsed by me. I do not necessarily agree with what I'm saying. What am I talking about? Simon Cowell, yeah. He can be mean sometimes, but it's not always helpful to tell a performer everything's always great. So I hear. I'm surrounded by people who tell me what they think I want to hear all the time, and I get into awful trouble. Yes, Craig, an all-puppet show is what people want. People will love that, Craig. All puppets? Why, they'll be calling up to say how pleased they are. No, Craig, it's not weird to have 5 nipples. Many people have. Anyway, Simon's leaving Idol because he wants to launch a new show called The X Factor. It's another show where he judges talent, but it's totally different because it's got X. I'm not sure if it's a good move. People love American Idol. People enjoy seeing who'll be kicked to the curb, who'll come out on top, who'll totally embarrass themselves. But of course, now you can get that in late night TV all the time. You don't need to. It's too bad Simon's leaving. The last year, Paula quit too. And when I heard Paula Abdul wasn't returning to tape American Idol, I figured it because she couldn't remember where they tape it. But then... Come on, that's a little bit like Paula, isn't it? Slasher for slasher. We got to take a break. I'm frightened to take a commercial break because I don't know if my job will be here when I get back. I suppose I'm better then. Look, if I take a break and you come back and it's Jay Leno, you'll know what happened. We'll be right back.
And now, Craig's Spanish word of the day. Today's word is sobaco. Sobaco.
Welcome back, everybody. Sorry, I just seem to be experiencing some discomfort in my sobaco. Fluent Spanish is only days away. That's how I'm going to earn a living once I get banned from this late night thing. Oh, I've cussed 4 times tonight? Oh, ay caramba, there's 5. What are you going to do, fire me? Looks like you fire people anyway. You doing a late night show? Yes. When did you get fired? Don't know. Pretty soon, probably. I don't know why I'm so upset. I'm fine. All right, do we have time for emails? Yeah, better do them quick before you're fired. Okay, this is from Benjamin in Leonardtown in Maryland. Says, hi, Craig. My little brother is getting picked on in junior high. Any suggestions what he should do? Nope. You know what I was picked on about when I was a kid? What you probably want to do is use humor as a defense. You know, that's what people say, isn't it? But the thing you mustn't do is, you know, people used to say, stand up to bullies and, you know, and they'll back down. They don't. Stand up to bullies, they'll kick your ass. That's their whole point. However, they won't come back again. You get your ass kicked once and then they'll find somebody who doesn't stand up. So maybe, you know, I don't know. But you will get your ass kicked at least once. But then if you're getting your ass kicked anyway, you might as well throw a punch. You know what I mean? Like, they might come after you. What I'm saying, I obviously can't help you here. Yeah, right, so here's what I think. Here's what you do. The way I used to see it when I was a kid is I never won every fight when I was in. I got picked on a bit when I was at school. But if you picked a fight with me, and that remains to this day, you probably kicked my ass, but you're getting hurt doing it. And then that way you figure, well, you know, there are bullies don't like to get hurt. They'll find somebody who doesn't hurt them, and then you can defend them. with your new powers. And then you can become school bully all by yourself. It's the circle of life. Do you know what school bullies do when they grow up? Run NBC. This is from Lauren in Boston, Massachusetts. It says, Dear Craig, who is your favorite Disney princess? Oh, easy, Zac Efron. Actually, I gotta tell you, I watched that 17 again. I didn't want to watch it, but I watched the Zac Efron in it. He's great, that kid. I mean, he's great. Have you seen that movie? He's great. I was like, oh, he's just another one of those little Disney Tweety kid thing. He's not. That is a really talented young man. So, you know, he's my favorite Disney princess. I really do think he's talented, and I thought he was good in that movie, so obviously I took the first opportunity I could to insult him. Oh, yeah. Oh, this is why it's clipped together. This is from Laurie in Montpelier in Vermont, who says, Dear Craig, what happened to that email that you set off to the side on Friday and said you would read it on Monday? I forgot all about it, but here it is, probably. Yep, this is it. This is from Michelle in Fort Myers, Florida. I was going to read this last Friday, but I forgot all about it. There's been a couple of things going on in late night. I got distracted. It says, Dear Craig, my niece in Wisconsin recently graduated college with a degree in Spanish. I read this out. I didn't read it out. Oh, I read it to the audience that were there, that were here last Friday. Oh, well, that's good enough. We out of time? Oh, I went overtime and I've cussed 5 times. Ay, caramba, 6 times. Oh. All right, I'll calm down now. Oh, by the way, before we go to the commercial break, isn't that nice? Mila Kunis was on the show last night and she brought me that cup. You just gave a round of applause to a cup. Ooh, tough room. I'm going to bring out an entire dinner set. It'll bring the house down. We'll be right back, everybody. Welcome back to a late night show on a network. Where cussing is not allowed. Gee willikers, as if I ever would, gosh darn it. I'd have to be a stupid melon farmer to do that. My first guest tonight is a Golden Globe nominee for her film An Education, which is... I do rather love films like that. I find them highly entertaining. Please welcome the lovely Carey Mulligan, everybody. Carey Mulligan. Hello, dear.
Hello.
How are you? You all right?
Yeah.
Good. Now, let me say welcome, first of all, and your hair looks lovely. You've had it cut since the film, I see.
Yeah, I have.
Is that your hair in the film?
Yeah, it is my hair in the film.
Oh, that's nice.
My hair's a bit of a sore topic, though. I miss my hair.
Do you really? What, did you get it cut for a film? Are you in a sci-fi film now or something?
I did like a tiny extra part in Public Enemies, you know, the Johnny Depp guy.
Yes.
And I got really into it, and they said, you know, will you dye your hair? And I just said yes, because I thought that would advance my career. So they dyed my hair, and then it just turned to straw, so I cut it off.
They dyed my hair when I started on this show.
Really?
Yeah. They said, dye your hair because you're creepy. You're too old and you're creepy and you'll scare people. So I dyed my hair and I looked even more creepy with dyed hair. But
you've got strong blue eyes.
Yeah, I have. And then with my creepy dyed hair, yeah.
Yeah.
I looked like I was, you know, from a cult. But your hair isn't. You're not creepy at all. You're adorable.
Now.
Do you play a very young person in this film?
I do. I play a 16-year-old.
And what age? No, actually, I shouldn't ask you what age. You're not 16. You're older than 16, aren't you? Because this show is live, and you'd be up past your bedtime otherwise. Are you having trouble getting your feet reaching the ground there?
No, I haven't worn high heels for ages, and then...
Me neither.
And so I put them on, and then I started walking, and I fell over, and so I'm really bad in things like this, so I'm...
I wore high heels once when I was in the Rocky Horror Show.
Really?
I had to dance in 4-inch high heels. Best damn year of my life. Do you like the dancing? Do you go dancing with your young friends from MySpace and such? Do you do the tweeters?
The tweeters?
Yeah, you know, the tweeters. You know, current mood, you know, saucy and all that stuff. No, you don't know. Well, what do the young folks do then now?
I don't know. You'd have to ask the young folks.
Well, you're what? You represent your generation with your films and your hair.
My hair?
Yeah.
I know I don't do the dancing thing or the tweeting.
Well, what do you do then for recreation when you're not acting? Do you like to go...
ski. You ski?
Ski?
Yeah.
I've just come back from skiing.
Did you wear a helmet?
Yes, I did.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Really?
Why? Yeah, you don't wear a helmet?
I just can't get used to the idea that you have to wear a helmet.
Well, you do.
It doesn't look cool. I know, it's very serious.
You have to.
But it's suddenly become, it's like...
Yeah. Do you do the snowboarding as well?
No.
I hate snowboarders.
It's horrible.
I know, with their cutting in front of you and everything.
They're like the bullies at school.
They are. They're kind of zipping around. You know what they're like? If they were Harry Potter, the snowboarders would be in Slytherin. I'm trying to relate to the youngins. Shut the hell up! Did you understand what I said there?
Vaguely, but I've never seen Harry Potter.
What do you mean you've never seen Harry Potter? What the hell's wrong with you? Are you sure you're young? I don't think you're young at all. I think you're just a rather fresh midget. Now, you are adorable, of course. Now, you're English?
Yeah, I'm English.
Oh, right. Where do you live? England?
Yeah.
What's it like over there, then?
It's nice.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Well, in London?
Yeah, in London.
Which part? I used to live in London.
Did you?
Mm-hmm.
Where?
Islington.
So do I.
Shut up! Where? I did.
Oh, no, because now because I don't really live in Islington. I live sort of just... No, I do, but I live
Crouch End? Do you live in Crouch End?
No, Holloway.
Holloway? That's where the women's prison is in London.
I am between two prisons. There's another prison.
Me too, in many ways. Oh, yeah. So you live in Holloway near the women's prison. Do you ever go up there with nuns to help out?
To the prisons?
Yeah.
No,
Your name's Mulligan. Are your family Irish?
My dad's from Liverpool.
Which is in England,
Irish.
but yes, I know what you mean. There's a lot of Irish people live in Liverpool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know the Beatles?
My dad's claim to fame is that he was delivered by Paul McCartney's mother. I know you're all Hollywood and everything, but that's big where I come from.
No, wait. How dare you say I'm all Hollywood? Look at me. Look at this. You've been around movie sets. You've met Johnny Depp. Look at this crap. I'm not Hollywood.
That looks really real on telly.
Does it really? It is. It is real. Do you know what that is out there? What that really is? That's a photograph of a town called Reno.
Really?
No, it's meant to be LA, but I think everyone's turned their lights off. Do you like Los Angeles? Do you enjoy it?
I do, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a tough place to get around.
Not if you've got a car. Do you have a car?
Drive.
You don't drive?
No, I don't drive. I failed horribly. I had to learn. I did a film called Never Let Me Go last year, and I had to learn for that. So they did one of those intensive things where you have to drive like 7 hours a day.
It's been so long since I learned to drive, I can't remember.
It was horrible. And so I failed really badly, like 4 majors, and they had to ask me to stop the car and all that kind of...
Where did you sit your driving test? Britain?
Yeah, in London.
In
North London.
Well, see, you don't want to sit at North London. I sat my driving test in Lowestoft, in Surrey.
Oh, right. So...
No, not Surrey, Suffolk.
Right.
Lowestoft in Suffolk. And I was drunk. True. Now, I'm not saying this is what you should do, but I passed first time.
Confidence.
I'm confident. I was blasé. I was like, what are you like doing there? And I was talking to him and everything.
How old were you? if you don't mind me asking?
27.
See, that's the thing. I still haven't learned. I've got till I'm 27.
You've got till you're 27. Look, please in no way try and base your life on mine, young lady. Because it's not... I was once
Spanish.
as pretty and as fresh as you, and now look at me. I'm horrible. I'm horrible. So, are you going back to London after this, then?
Yeah.
Do you go to the theatre in London? Do you go and see the plays and stuff?
I do
rather
go and
miss
see the
that.
plays. Do you?
Yes, I used to like going to see plays and judging the actors for how bad they were.
I like doing that.
I love doing that.
No, I do see plays. I did a play at the Almeida in Islington.
I know the Almeida Theatre in
Islington.
Islington. I used to go there. There's a very nice pub just down there where I went to. Do you remember Minogue's? It used to be on the Green. That was where I had my last drinking binge before I went to rehab. In Minogue's.
I don't know Minogue's.
But you probably know some drunk people, though.
I do know a few.
Are they still drinking as much over there, or was it just me?
No, they are.
Yeah, no. It's bad business, all that, really,
All that,
isn't it?
yeah.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Of course, you're Mulligan from where you probably have... Do you have a drink problem?
That's why I'm here.
You can tell me, you know. Think of this as celebrity rehab, but not as highly rated.
Right. No, I don't, luckily, but I'm a Mulligan. I'm Irish. It's in us.
Yeah. What is that Mulligan thing? What is that, a Mulligan?
It's a golf thing.
Yeah, that's right, when you drop your ball.
It's a retaken golf shot.
Say it again? A retaken golf shot.
A retaken golf
yeah,
shot. So it's like you make a mistake and then you go again. Which is kind of a nice...
That is a nice thing.
Make a mistake.
Yeah. I will say you are a delightful young woman and you are welcome here any time.
Thank you.
All right. The very lovely Carey Mulligan, everybody. Welcome back to A Show. Kind of. Anyway, my next guest is a comedian. Finally, some comedy in this stuff. A comedian. She's at the Lyric Theatre in Florida on January the 21st. Please welcome the adorable and funny Paula Poundstone, everybody.
There's a green mark right over there. Wavy was standing on it. I am so lucky to be here tonight on this night when all of us could be a part of seeing Craig Ferguson virtually throw himself at NBC. I thought you had to watch cable to see that kind of a come on. That was unbelievable. Oh, yeah, NBC's gonna let you drink out of your little snaky cup. I'll tell you something.
Hey!
That's the first thing that happens when you get on NBC is they take away your little snaky cup. I've seen it happen. It is so nice to be here, and I'm not just saying that. A lot of performers, frankly, do just say that. They say it's... You know, they'll say, like, it's nice to be here. And they say it because they don't really know what else to say, frankly. But, you know, let's face it, there's a lot of rich and famous people on this show. And honestly, and this is no disrespect to Craig, but there's better places they could be. Not NBC. But for me, this is very, very, very nice. I mean, okay, one time I was on the show and Michelle Pfeiffer was on. Tell me there's not a better place for Michelle Pfeiffer to be. But I'm not like that. What I'm telling you is that for me, it's very, very nice. I have 2 teenage daughters and a preteen son and 13 cats. It is so nice to be here. It's nice to be anywhere that I don't have to sift litter or hear 1-syllable words turned into 2-syllable words. Mom, I will. And I think my all-time favorite, which flew right out of my head right now, we just finished a 2-week holiday break. And my cats broke their all-time vomit record. I had a kitten who would just sit in the Christmas tree and eat pine needles. And that, combined with the traditional ribbon eating, allowed them to just smash last year's record altogether. It's become a beautiful part of our holiday tradition. I'm dreaming. It's a dicey time. Christmas was nice, but it is a dicey time of year because the expectations are high. And even Santa Claus gave us games, and even the picture on the box of the games suggests that you're going to have a far greater time playing it than you could possibly have. We don't play it like the people on the box. There's always a dad who's a good sport loser, who's obviously done something bad, and then he goes... They never show people like this. They never show anybody flipping the board in a rage. Or getting one of the playing tokens stuck up their nose. Where's the shoe? Who has the shoe? They don't play like it. Did you hear that there was, by the way, did they not start playing Christmas music way, way, way too early this year? By the time, by the end of November, they had played out the traditional Burl Ives, Bing Crosby's, and they'd moved to the less than classic Katie Couric's hip-hop Christmas. Not nearly as nice. Did you hear that they, at the White House state dinner, it turns out that there was another, what do they call those, party crasher? That when they looked more carefully at the photos, they actually saw shrubs with feet. It was like the hidden picture thing in Highlights magazine. The first lady had a toothbrush in her hair, and there was a fish in the president's hand, and scissors in the mashed potatoes. It's nice to be here. No, I saw the stage guy held up a 1-minute sign. A second. Was the minute?
And
Did it?
the 30.
Are we at 30 now? Did you already hold up the 30?
Actually, you're...
What does it say, rap?
That guy doesn't work here. Why are you... Who the hell are you?
He's just been telling me stuff.
What did you do?
That guy wasn't here when Wavy was here.
Yeah, who the hell are you? You're from NBC, aren't you? Come on over and sit down. Paula Poundstone, everyone. Hi, baby. Hey. Come on now.
You hold on to that little buddy.
No, come on. NBC will be fine with me. I'm just kidding them. I don't think they're really slimy bastards.
No.
Oh, wait, I do. Sorry, I lied. I actually do.
When I signed my contract, because you sign, they come into the dressing room just before you go on. They have you sign your contract. And so I quickly wrote up in the corner, for airing at 12:35.
Very wise. Very wise. Get the time slot in there. I don't know if anybody wins when this kind of thing happens.
No, not when it gets ugly like this.
Do you know what I think, though? I think that show business people are like carnies. We're like carnies.
Like carnies?
Yeah, carnies with good teeth.
What? Oh, you mean like carnival workers?
Yeah,
is
like carnival workers. What did you think I meant?
Well,
carnies.
Honestly, when you were talking about bullies earlier, I kept wondering why you would be afraid of a billy.
But yeah, you realized it was Billy.
It took me a little while, but then I did. Yeah, because in context I understood it. But then it made me wonder about the Spanish thing.
I'm trying to learn Spanish.
I really admire that, but I'm just wondering if there's going to be some...
¿Habla español?
Sí, muy pequeño. But if there's going to be some accent...
I have no idea what she said, everyone. Don't worry. Well, yeah, there's going to be an accent if I learn to speak Spanish, of course.
But are you going to have some accent problems?
Maybe. I don't know. I can't understand if I'm causing a problem yet, because when people speak Spanish to me, I don't know what they're saying.
No, what was the armpit word?
Trumbledy. What is it? You got it?
Did you get it?
Yeah. Sobaco. Sobaco, yeah.
Sobaco.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
you don't actually know the Spanish. Are you going to bring him with you everywhere you go?
Yeah. Look, here's the real deal. He wanted to go to Spain. I said I'd take him. I can't take him. He can't even speak Spanish. He's on a headset to a Spanish-speaking expert who's hidden somewhere in the building.
I figured that the whole... Because we were trying to figure, like, why would he want to learn Spanish? What's the point of learning Spanish? And then I realized it's all this network shakeup. And who's on top? Telemundo.
Exactly, yeah. Yeah.
You are covering your little snaky cup right down the road.
I tell you, I'm sneaky.
Yeah, you might want to use like an armadillo cup.
Well, you can get snakes in Spain.
Where did you get that cup? Why do you have that cup?
This is actually from the Albuquerque Rattlesnake Museum. It was given to me by my friend Mary. That's true. My friend Mary was on the show and she said, oh, I got you a cup. I was in Albuquerque and I got you this cup. And I said, oh, that's pleasant. And I now use it. It's very normal. People give each other presents all the time. I got another cup here from Mila Kunis, also a favorite of mine.
Okay.
Yeah. And she made this at Colour Me Mine.
Oh, that is nice.
Now, I'm guessing,
nice.
knowing you prefer this cup to this cup.
Absolutely not.
Oh, really?
No.
Even though it's got an ass, this cup? It's either got an ass or it's being followed by a child's drawing of a bird.
It's nice.
Yeah.
How would you say ass in Espanol?
Asso. That's a pretty good guess, though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's good. Who gave you the hand sanitizer? That's a nice gift.
Howie Mandel.
Your friend...
Yeah.
I was gonna guess it was Wavy.
No, Wavy's... I wasn't going to bring the crocodile back, but then I thought, well, everyone else in TV lies, I'll do it too.
No, he was great. And they do lie on TV.
They do, yeah.
You know, and it's funny because so many of the shows are about, you know, like the court shows and the honesty and the, you know, but
yeah,
it's nasty.
Yeah, it's a bad business.
Yeah.
Still, it's better than a real job.
Well, you wouldn't get this.
Yeah, you don't get... Them's the perks for you right there.
That's exactly right.
We're way out of time, Paula.
You're working in a factory somewhere. You don't get those little...
Yeah, they don't say, all right, everybody, production's up. Here's your ass cup. We're way out of time. Yeah, no.
What do you mean we're out of time?
We're out of time.
Unless the guy comes right over to me with the rapid sign, I don't quit.
All right, then, get over here. There you go. Like, must rap. All right, we must rap. We'll be right back, everybody.
Aprendimos en el programa, señor Craig.
Piso mojado.
The word today is sobaco. Sobaco. I'll be back tomorrow night, maybe. Good night, everybody. Good night.